Hi, in this tutorial I am going to show you create, read, update, delete in C# language. This is the continuation of my first tutorial. Please check it first to learn how to design the form. Please check the link in the description below. This video is sponsored by Code Filter. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button. In Visual, go to Solution Explorer, then References, Mange New Get and search for MySQL data. MySQL Connector. Net 8.0 supports the X protocol, which enables you to use the XDev API. You need an internet connection for this. If you find the steps are too fast, you can pause the video for a while and resume if you're ready. Xampp application is the server we use to serve our connection to MySQL database. Xampp is a free and open source cross-platform web server, consisting MariaDB database. When MySQL Data.dll, we can now connect to the server. All we need now is connection string. Next step is to call and open the connection variable that has value connection string. Connection string is a string that specifies information about a data source. Server is the local host, user ID is root, password is empty, then go to server to create database. Server is a computer program which manages access to resource or service in a network. Talking about a local host, you are referring to when a server is used on your own computer. Localhost is not just the name for the virtual server, but also its domain name. Let's go back to track. Create your database store and table product with following fields. Take note, this video focuses on the code, not to do the design. PID is a field for the item from text box. Integer and double is a data type. In computer science and computer programming, a data type or simply type is an attribute of data, which tells the compiler or interpreter how the programmer intends to use the data. PID is column index 0. Product name is column 1. Category is 2. Manufacturer is 3, and so on. After describing this database name, table, and fields, just click Go to execute it. As you can see, we already created columns. Let's go back to the Visual Studio to connect a database. Also, we must define next MySQL command, adapter, string, variables and result integers. And define the data table. Lastly, define SQL as SQL string variable. Now define a public method with 3 parameters inside so we can use it multiple times. The try statement allows you to define a block of code to be tested for errors while executed. The catch statement allows you to define a block of code to be executed. Open the connection first. Declared as new the MySQL command. The variable connection to CMD. The variable SQL to CMD as command text, then execute the non-query and transfer it to int result. If the result is true or false, then show it in a message box. After this, close the connection. That method is for insert, delete, update SQL commands. This new method is for reading or select. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. A message box, also known as a dialog box, which presents a message to the user. If you find the steps are too fast, you can pause the video for a while and resume if you're ready, or go to settings and change its speed to a desired range to catch up. Data table means any display of information in tabular form, with rows and/or columns named. For this method we need a data adapter and data table. CMD to data adapter, then fill with data table. Transfer the data table DT to variable DTG, which considered as data source. Then input styles. After this code, go for the select SQL command. Go to form load code, then use load DTG method. The select statement is used to select data from a database, then returned as result set. Use your load DTG method, paste it in form, then put some values so it will be sent for execution. We can test the program now. It should work. We have successfully converted and loaded the database tables to our data grid table. Let's work the Save button. This is the Insert SQL command. Double-click it, then write your code. Conversion is used to convert strings to any data type. I choose double to calculate decimals. The insert into statement is used to insert new records in a table. You must define the specific columns from database and its values sourced from the text boxes. Take note, this video focuses on the code, not to do the design. The Properties window displays different types of editing fields for particular property. When the user will input from these text boxes, it will be interpreted by our SQL codes. We convert the price and number it sold to double, then transfer it in var total to be used now. After this, use the execute CUD method as our executioner, same as what we did in select command. When the user clicks the button, the SQL variable will parse the strings from the text box. Then send all the strings to the methods for interpretation and execution. We can test the program now. It should work. No, an error occurred. We need to read the error first, then think for a solution. It was inserted, but the table is not updated. We need to call the form load code to update table. That's it. It worked. We can go to define the delete SQL codes. We use delete from table code. The delete statement is used to delete existing records in a table. This is an event code in DataGrid where users click the table, it will be shown to text boxes. As you can see, methods are very useful to prevent repetition of code's functions. Call execute again. In clear button, we need to convert its values to empty strings. Then let's work on button update. The update statement is used to modify the existing records in a table. Take note, this video focuses on the code, not to do the design. We need to call the column fields, then input its new value. Then we used where clause after. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. MySQL is a domain-specific language used in programming and designed for managing data held in a relational database management system, or for stream processing in a relational data stream management system. Let's further check if we haven't forgot something. Take note, this video focuses on the code, not to do the design. I think we're all set. Let's debug, run, and test the program. We're done. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more video update. Thank you.